Hey everybody, I'm back. It's only been about no, yeah, it's only been about halfway through day 2 at the Self-Made Seminar, and I thought I'd just, before I forgot, because terrible memory, I'd give an update on what we covered, and how useful it is. Basically, we started the day off with going over stuff of how to monetize your channel, and not just with AdSense, but with other things as well, deals, sponsored deals, and stuff like that. We went into just like this is how things work, and then it's also we went into a little depth of the analytics of a pro YouTube channel. He showed us his own YouTube channel. He showed us the sensitive information, the analytics, how much he's making off of, like just this month alone, how much he's making off AdSense and stuff like that. And I'm not going to tell that because he decided to close that on us here at the event, but that says nothing about all you viewers out there. So I'm going to respect him for that. So I'm going to respect him and not tell you. Grant did. I mean, he showed us the analytics for the King of Random YouTube channel. And after that, we started talking about basically branding. Like, how are you going to... What is your brand? And for me, that's still a little questioning, because a lot of the people there, they're using YouTube to expand the reach of their business. Whether that's money management or software development or other things of the sort. But me, I want to... Part of the problem was I know for sure that my product is going to be the videos, but besides that, I'm not really sure what it could be, because I'm really just going to be doing gaming, maybe some tech stuff here and there, like if I get some new equipment, just like, hey, here's how this works, and this is why I chose to upgrade to this, stuff like that. And this is why it makes it better, and also the like slight how-tos of some of the programs I've chosen. But then also other stuff like DIY of like, hey, we're going to build this today out of wood or metal, or do electronics, because I just love building things with my hands, and I love making stuff, but then I also love computers in general, and so it's a bit of a scatterbrained channel at the moment in my head, and that worries me. So the branding was still a little iffy on that. I'm hopefully by the end of this I've got that covered. But then after that we talked more about legal stuff. We talked about the getting sponsors, branding sponsors, and branded sponsors and stuff like that. Even if you're still a small YouTuber, even if you're still small. And it doesn't, and what they showed us, it actually doesn't matter. You don't have to have millions upon millions of views to get a sponsor, to get paid way more than you do with just AdSense to make a video, to make a sponsored video. Yes, you won't be making $100,000 when you first start out. According to, like, that's only if you bring in, like, millions of views, and they only come around every once in a while. But something like, say, like someone with a small following, like, say, only you get about 1,000 views a month, only that. You could make a sponsored video and get like $500. And that's something, especially if your videos are, shall we say, simple enough that you don't really have any expenses except for maybe materials. You're doing all the editing and videography yourself, so $500 is a lot. I mean, who out there would love to just make $500 for making a video that you do every day already for free? So it's to hear that I don't have to wait the number of years to get big to be able to do that is amazing. And especially since then I work good with this client, and then it can spread to by word of mouth, like, hey, he's a good guy to work with if you want to sponsor someone and have someone make a video for you and stuff like that. And it's great. And then at the same time, we were kind of talking about the legal side of it, because this is no longer just, hey, I'm making a video because I want to and putting out. It was like, you're trying to make money. This is now kind of becoming a business, and especially because it's a business deal with a very big company, such as, whatever company can come, a small company can come to mind, like, say, a local, memory just goes blank. But say a local, like, lumber supplier wants to sponsor your videos or something, and it's just like, hey, we want you to do a project with wood that only comes from us. And it's just like, sure, give me $200 and the materials for free. And it's just like, okay, we'll do that. Of course, that it's completely, I'm not saying that is what's going to happen, but it's a doable scenario when you're first starting out, going off of what they're saying. And sometimes, and also a slight side note is that sometimes to really start out, you actually don't even want to you don't even want to ask for money. You just like, hey, can I make a video with, can I make a sponsored video with you guys, where at the very least, I just get the materials for free, and I say it's from you guys to sponsor your name. And then they're like, okay, sure. And then maybe at a later date, it was like, we liked how you did the video, it brought us a lot of traffic, we'd like to do it. My rates just went up. That kind of thing. After a while, you can maybe do stuff like that. But still, that is even just something as small as a local lumber distributor / supplier. But like, those people do serious business. They supply the lumber for, if they're like, say, the number one in the area, they supply the lumber for every construction crew that happens. And if you're in a very urban area, that's a lot. That is a lot of money coming in and out of that business. And so there will be lawyers involved. There will be legal stuff. There will be contracts that you need to be signed by both parties for the business deal to be done. And so that's some of the stuff we also covered, was the legal side of it, how disclaimers work, that you need to show that, like, hey, this video is being sponsored. Like, you have to do that either verbally or in text, within the, either verbally or within very bold text in the video, pretty much. It can't be hidden away somewhere. It has to be like right there, just like, this video is sponsored. And so that's kind of where we left off, was the legal and sponsored side of it. And so I can't, and supposedly we're going to be going into even more depth this afternoon, and I can't wait. So, so pretty much, subscribe and turn on the little bell notification. You'll get a notification for when I post my next update video about all this, the self-made seminar. And definitely go to the Self-Made Seminar channel and subscribe to them. And if you're at all interested in all the stuff I've been talking about, at the moment it's not, but in the time, but within like a month or two probably of this event finishing, they'll be turning all the recording that they've been doing into digital content. So you can purchase a video of the event to then learn from. And maybe if there's enough interest, they'll do another one a year from now. Who knows? But I do know for sure that they're going to be turning all the recordings into digital content that can be purchased and at a later date. I'm not sure when, but they have been saying that is what they're going to be doing. So, but in the meantime, yeah, I'll keep you updated.